and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2. It's 2-2. Now that's smacked to right center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
2 out, space is empty.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Seattle and pitching in this game, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Cole a check to first. Robles dives back in. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old. Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. The 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting third, the catcher.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and it just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, right side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, number 35, Cody
Bellinger. This is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 1-1. And that one missing low. That's too low. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Oh, 2 now. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells digs in now. In there for strike 1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
second,
for the
and now for
Mariners,
Seattle,
the
Mitch
designated
Haniger.
hitter, Mitch Haniger.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to
Batting
effective
seven,
pitching is
shortstop,
getting ahead in the
JP.
count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to
Crawford.
start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here comes the 0-1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to
Batting
start
it,
the
the
frame,
third
and that's
baseman,
now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and
Bucko.
getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top half of the
Leading off
third
for the
inning,
Yankees,
and stepping
the
in for
first
the
baseman,
Yankees,
Paul
Paul Goldschmidt. Gilbert back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Misses
Oh,
outside,
that's out.
and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. First
Oh,
pitch
that's out.
doesn't find the zone. In the air, right field. Robles pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Batting now, the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty
Nope,
as his
that's a
stuff is,
ball.
you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one misses, Now 2 balls and a strike. Goldie, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1. Foul ball there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's outside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that'll load the bases.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
2 outs, bases full. It's Aaron Judge now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1 to Judge. Bases loaded, 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one's a little bit low. And the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. They leave them loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Dylan Moore. And downstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Mariners.
And now it's Victor
The right
Robles
fielder,
up to
Victor
hit. He walked and came around to
Robles.
score his first time up. Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball down the line. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio
Rodriguez. Now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Cole a check to first.
No,
Moore
safe.
back on a dive. Next pitch is outside.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Golden opportunity right here. That clips a corner. Second and third, 1 away here in the last half of the third. Slap the other way, foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez nabs it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now the left fielder,
Now
Randy Arozarena.
fielder,
He's already
Randy
homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the
Runner
count.
at second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Now Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. New inning getting
Leading off for the
started.
Yankees,
So now the Yankees
center
cleanup
fielder,
hitter,
number
Cody
35,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And a foul ball.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout.
way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Stanton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Yanks trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Wells batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Bottom 4th, and here is Luke Raley. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Popped up. Wells settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter. Nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. 1-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball 2.
Next offering is down low.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swung on, belted, back there. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One left for Seattle, but they lead at 3-0. Back in Seattle, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Well, this is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now, Jason Dominguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off, he'll see another. The Mariners leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Out to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over, and now Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one way outside, 2-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cole a check to first.
No,
Robles dives back in. Robles leads off first with one away. Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Out to center. Bellinger should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Gilbert back to work. That is upstairs for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is inside ball 1. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So a man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Gilbert throws to first. Chisholm back in on a dive. Breaking ball
That's
inside. And that is ball one. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And ball four, two aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. Late swing fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game,
Now
so they're looking
the
for
Yankees,
quality pitches out of him right here.
Number
Got to do his best
56.
to keep the score right where it
Mark
is.
Leiter Jr.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game.
Arozarena.
And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton warming up as well. Right through there for a strike. That one
Inside,
just missing inside. And the count 1-2. Grounds one to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air to left down the line. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will hit next. In for a strike. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Move to first. Arozarena dives back. Man at first, one away. He swings and fouls one off. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Goldie moving under this one. Out, number 2.
Yeah, why you playing game? 'Cause ladies love cool game.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Move to first. Arozarena dives back. Arozarena on the move. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that. Arozarena at second with 2 down. That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 3-2. Jorge Polanco on deck for the M's. Two outs on the inside corner for called strike 3. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here is Goldschmidt.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Yankees looking to rally. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Crawford throws to first in time, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Gilbert checks over to first, and he's back. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Snyder getting loose as well. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Anthony Volpe waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And there's the automatic. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Cousins. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Polanco.
Cousins, the tall righty, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. That's in there, and that's strike 2. That to right. Judge sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. And the slider just misses. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
1 gone, runner at first.
Robles.
Victor Robles, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
Throw there. Safe. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Way inside. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And that drops in for a strike. A little bit low. Moore on third with 2 out. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. One left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
48.
Gregory Santos.
Gregory Santos.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's a slider for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. This one in the air. Raley. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed inside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Robles. And there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And Judge takes a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
York
new
Yankees,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the
Number
8th.
71.
Ian Hamilton.
Ian Hamilton.
3, 4, 5 due
Way
up
to
for
go.
the home
For the
team.
Mariners,
Here's the
the
catcher,
catcher,
Cal
Cal
Raleigh. He is very
Raleigh.
much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. First pitch
Ball one.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just
Yep, that
missed.
ball went out.
Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. And now 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. 0 for
The
3 in
first
this
baseman,
one.
Luke Raley.
Just missed.
Outside.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
And next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Raleigh at third with 2 away.
Too high. Ball.
That catches the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's really
1-1.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Just
Outside, that's
missed.
the ball.
And the slider catches the zone. And that's fouled off. Hard hit to third. They get the force. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the air, left field, Rosarena makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
He's
Giancarlo.
2 outs away. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Check swing, called strike. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Pizzardo also getting ready. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wells.
So last chance for the Yankees. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and